Good morning. Today we will solve rational inequalities. For our example number 3, we will have 2x minus 8 all over x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Again, since this inequality is already in a single rational expression, we can now express or equate our numerator and our denominator into 0. Let's have first our numerator, which is 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. We will get 2x is equal to 8 by using your transposition or additive inverse. And by dividing 2 to the both side of the equation, we will get x is equal to 4. So for our denominator naman, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Again, use your transpose or additive inverse. And that would be x is equal to 2. So plotting it in our number line, and substitute it in our original inequality. So we will try first our critical value, which is 2. So we will get 2 times 2 minus 8 all over 2 minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. As you can see, it gives us the denominator of 0. That would make our inequality or expression, that would make our inequality undefined or undetermined. So meaning, our critical value 2 is not included in the solution. So when x is equal to 4, we will have 2 times 4 minus 8 all over 4 minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. By simplifying, we will have 0 over 2 is greater than or equal to 0. And 0 is equal to 0. Meaning, our critical value 4, which is 4, is included in the solution. So, sa number line natin, i-represent natin yung 2 as a hollow dot and yung 4 is not hollow or may shade. Since yung 2 natin is not included in the solution and 4 is included in the solution. Again, we will try some test values that are less than 2, between 2 and 4, and those that are greater than 4. So we will try x is equal to 1 na less than 2. By substitution, we will get 2 times 1 minus 8 all over 1 minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Pag sinimplify, meron tayong negative 6 over negative 1. And since nag-divide na naman tayo with like sign, magiging positive yung final na answer natin, which is 6 greater than or equal to 0. And 6 is greater than 0. So this is correct. Meaning, kasama sa solution natin ang values na less than 2. Now we will try x is equal to 3 between 2 and 4. By substitution, we will have 2 times 3 minus 8 all over 3 minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Pag na-simplify, meron tayong negative 2 over 1 greater than or equal to 0. And negative 2 is not greater than nor equal to 0. Meaning, hindi kasama sa solution natin ang nasa gitna. Lastly, we have x is equal to 5, which is greater than 4. By substitution, 2 times 5 minus 8 all over 5 minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Pag sinimplify, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 over 3 greater than or equal to 0. And this expression is, and this answer is correct because 2 over 3 is greater than 0. So meaning, kasama rin sa solution set natin yung lahat ng greater than 4. You can also try other values, test values, if it will satisfy the inequality given. So our final answer, ang final answer natin can be written in an interval or set notation. So we will write it first in an interval notation. And that will be open interval negative infinity up to comma 2 union with half close interval. So close interval negative 4 comma infinity open interval. So for this one, we use open interval since hindi naman kasama ang 2 sa solution natin. And for this one, gumamit tayo ng bracket since ang 4 natin na critical value ay isa sa endpoint na kasama sa solution set. So for as we write it in a set notation, the answer will be x such that x is less than 2 and x is greater than or equal to 4. Another form can be written as x such that x is greater than or equal to 4 but less than 2. So, sa ating interval notation, lalabas lamang naman dito na kung ito yung number line natin, ang solution set natin ay lahat ng mababa sa 2. Kasama ang simula 4 pataas. So for this one, ganun din naman ang labas. Less than 2 and since included din, greater than or equal to 4. For this one, ganun din. Yun nga lang, nauna yung mas malaki sa mas maliit. So x such that x is greater than or equal to negative 4 but less than 2.